Hello everyone. Today we are going to be discussing about a topic named the communism, which we often see in a society saying China is a communist society and North Korea is a communist society. And what this topic actually mean, and what is a communist society actually exist in this world. So for explaining this simple topic, we are let's take an example of a farm where A, B, and C oaks. A, B, and C. And A is relatively a fit person. A is super hard, and is able to collect 10 apples. And B is a relatively slow worker, and he is able to collect about 2 apples. And C doesn't actually oak at all, and he doesn't collect any apples. And in normal capitalist society, everyone is rewarded based on how much they can get profit. So A got 10 apples. So in normal capitalist society, A takes 10 apples home, B takes 2 apple home, and C doesn't take any apple home, and he actually starves. But in actually communist society, this actually doesn't happen because all of these they contributed according to their ability, and all of these three people will take according to their needs. So meaning they will all collect all of the apples they have collected, meaning 10 plus 2 12, and this will be distributed equally to everyone, meaning everyone gets 4 pieces each. So in this is actually how communist society is actually thought to be performed. In this society there is no state, meaning there is no owner. Everyone A, B, C owns this farm equally. This apple farm is owned by laborers equally, and there is no classes, meaning there is no rich and poor in this society because everyone uh, owns this equally, and the profit is divided according to their needs. And this is actually moneyless society, meaning we no money is used actually in this society, and it is based on this thinking of according to needs, everyone take what they can give. And it is a utopian society, meaning it is a fictional society which was thought by a Karl Marx. And there is no government, meaning everyone is equal with no states, meaning no government. And there is no labor exploitation, meaning uh, everyone works according to their ability, and everyone's own everything with no private ownership. So one fatal flaw you might have seen in this society is, even if you work really hard and there is actually no reward for you, meaning see, here A worked really hard to collect 10 apples, but he only is able to take 4 apples home. So this is one of the most fatal flaw in this communist society, meaning there is no reward for working really hard. And A might think, even if I work hard, I'm getting same number of apples. And what happens when he doesn't work and he collect the same number of 2 apples? Now total apples becomes 4 apples, and the number of apples they receive will drastically reduce, and meaning they will have to stop and this society will collapse. So this is one of the most fatal flaw of the communist society. But this society and this system of uh, community is said to reduce the labor exploitation and class. But this society is actually not been able to implement in large scale. We can see in small communities around the many tribes in the around the forest or something. They are actually thought of the best example of communism working, but this has not been actually able to implement it in the large scale. Mainly the so-called communist society, China and North Korea, are also in some form of socialism, which is the next part of communism, where a each state controls major resources and tries to fulfill the basic needs of the people. So this is the short introduction of communism and how they operate, and how communist society, a fictional society, must be actually working. So thank you for watching this video.